Now we can go with the city council reports. Councilman Buckland.
On the 12th of this month, attended a press conference for the announcement and unveiling of the Yuba City Bears. This is a wood bat league that will complement the Marysville Gold Sox. They will play at the same stadium over in Marysville. That will allow for 60 games of collegiate wood bat baseball in our community. This will be a rivalry of sorts, and we're looking forward to that team. The public is being asked to engage in naming their mascot, the bear, by some name. I provided one, and it was quickly shot down the other day, and I won't repeat it here. But it's going to be an awesome opportunity that will interface, I think, very, very well with our tourism efforts here, as we will be engaged with teams like Chico, Lincoln, other areas. It will grow over time, and I think will be just one of those marquee events that will be available to our community. In 1947, the Yuba City Bears won the championship here and beat out Chico, I believe, at the time for that championship. They played the next year and lost to Marysville Giants, but it has a great history. It just took a little bit of a break away from our community, but we welcome back the Yuba City Bears. Also, and I must say, all of the mayor, the vice mayor, and all of the council was at that event. And even though it was cold, somewhat rainy, it didn't dampen the spirits of all those in attendance. I'm not going to take a lot of time to discuss a meeting we had with Caltrans at District 3 headquarters. This meeting was set up by the mayor, so I'll allow him to talk to that issue, but a very productive meeting over at District 3 Caltrans, talking about the future and what is coming on our state highways in our community. And then on Thursday morning, I'm going to depart for Washington, D.C. At the request of one of our local residents who invited me as a past mayor to be able to attend the inauguration of our 45th president, and will be also as one of the guests of our Congressman John Garamendi. So look forward to that event. Be returning on Saturday, hopefully with a whole new appreciation for the transition of government as it takes place on Friday. So looking forward to that.
Okay, let's see, I've got to go back to that page. I think it is Manny Cardoza, Councilman Cardoza.
Yes, like John said before, we attended the Bears ceremony. Full council was there. It was like I said, nice, cold, wonderful day. Great time. Council, we attended the gala last Friday night. That was also a wonderful event. Got to see a lot of people. Great turnout. A lot of people honored. I recently attended my first Regional Housing Authority Board meeting. Got to meet the commissioners and got to introduce myself and get to speak with all of them. It was just a short meeting. We passed a couple of payments that need to be paid, so it was short and sweet. I'm going to have the honor of going with Sean and Steve for the next couple of days to the new Mayors and Councilman Institute. So hopefully teach me how to be a better councilman and a future mayor. It's going to be a fun couple of days. And then last but not least, Terrell, on January 1st, we had approximately 60 people show up, and 20 of us jumped into the Gaucher Aquatic Park swimming pool. I would personally like to thank Brad for allowing this, and Ann Gillian and her staff for getting up New Year's morning at 7:30, 7 o'clock, come down there and open it up and take everything out. And, you know, especially New Year's Day, it was a wonderful time. We all had fun, And hopefully we'll have a 25-year anniversary. And it was a great time, and that's it for me.
Councilman Harris.
Yes, thank you. Last few weeks, I've been fighting. I don't know what I caught. I've transitioned through about 3 or 4 different colds or flus or whatever else. But in addition to, I'm not contagious.
He said that last time,
Anymore.
and I caught
Anymore.
whatever he had.
But I too attended the Chamber Gala at the Calusa Casino, and it was a wonderful time. We had a great time. Saw a lot of good people. It's kind of like almost like a reunion. Everybody comes together for a great cause, and it was really beneficial and a fun time. It was my pleasure to be there on behalf of the city. Attended my first Beale Military Liaison Council meeting out there at Sopatai. And as our representative to Beale Air Force Base, we're looking forward to getting started on that program. It's just one of an introductory meeting for that. Again, Bears baseball grand opening and their announcement is a very good time, very community oriented. We are looking forward to the rivalry with those folks that are already kind of getting cocky on the other side of the river. Want to put them in their place. Looking forward to that. And then still working on meeting a bit was canceled, but the Gilsizer Drainage District folks, I'm looking forward to meeting them and participate. So that is it for me for now.
Okay. Vice Mayor Didball.
Same thing as far as the press conference for the new baseball
Button.
team. That was very cold out there, but it was a great event. Glad to see the team out there and looking forward to those future games. Gala, same thing. It was a nice get together. We were all there, had a good time. Some of the meetings, we did have actually a LAFCO meeting, and it followed right after the holidays. We are moving forward with continued meetings for the annexation, informing the public regarding all of the processes. Our next meeting is scheduled now for January 26th, so next week. So, and we'll continue with that process. As far as anything else, we had the boards and commissions interviews. We've made our selection. Wonderful, wonderful group of people, and I was so glad to see all of the applicants actually reaching out and to be participating in doing more for the community and just getting more involved. So I hope to see more applications the next time around. The other addition, I just wanted to let folks know, we had the summer program, the Summer at City Hall program that was launched last year in June. We are now already in the prep to go ahead and get that going. We want to get an early start so that we get the applicants and being able to interview all the kids to make that selection process as early as May so that there's preparation for the kids to go right into as soon as the school season is over. Other than that, I think that covers the 2 weeks.
And just normal busy life.
Normal busy life, getting ready to send my child off to college.
Yep. Well, this has had a great holiday season, Christmas time, and now that we're back full bore, the city I know has a very aggressive meeting schedule for us over the next 3 or 4 weeks. But on January 9th, as we said, the boards and commission interviews. We have that. On the 12th, I went to the Regional Water Authority meeting, RWA, down in Citrus Heights. Had some good news regarding some of the water decisions at the state, and then some bad news. They're still going to try to regulate us to the max and just ignore the amount of water that we have and say we're going to implement some of these things anyway. And, of course, we did expect them to try to do that. So we're going to be working at some of those things that are unreasonable to be not implemented. And that is the reason why I was a half hour late to the Bears baseball team meeting. Ran a little late. I was riding with an employee, and I was not going to tell him to speed. So I did not want to do that. I think a good name. How about the Care Bears? No, forget it. Care Bears. You know that. I don't think that would go over very well. Something like Black Bear, Grizzly Bear, something. You know. Anyway. But that was a great event, and looking forward to attending some of those games. January 13th, met with top leaders and planners of Caltrans District 3 to discuss many projects that are on the books, and also some new ideas that we did present and some ways to approach it. We also tried to, in the discussion, protect some of the funding that is in our area that could be pulled away under certain conditions, and if we do certain approaches and partnerships with legislators and stuff, we can keep that money and get it programmed and funding in our area. So we're looking, we came back very, very pleased with their answers to what we could do on the questions that we had in the projects. Also on the 13th, we got to be part of, some of us, the new Sutter County Judge, David Ashby, sat in there, and finally have another judge in there that sounds like credentials and experience is phenomenal, especially for our community. And then, of course, Chamber Gala, we were on the list for an award, but Live Oak beat us out, and I must say that their efforts definitely warranted their getting that because of the effort that they had there. So they did very well on that, and I was actually part of the process way back when on the highway going through there and the improvements, 2010 with Caltrans at that time, selecting who would get it. So Live Oak definitely were selected above Yuba City this time, so on their innovation. With that, I have nothing else. Unless staff has something to add, meeting adjourned.